So you've probably heard by now that Julio Jones wants out of Atlanta, and everyone is rightfully losing their minds over it. He's a top 5 wide receiver, and he's got a couple of years left on his contract. Fans of many teams have been campaigning for Julio to be traded to their team. I was going to make a video about landing spots that would be both possible and perfect for Julio, but then this report came out that Julio has narrowed his list down to 2 teams, the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. I know him wanting to be a Patriot or a Titan doesn't guarantee he'll get traded there, but I still want to talk about how good both these teams would be if they get him, and which team is the best landing spot for Julio, so let's get into this video. The Patriots have shown interest in Julio Jones, and they could definitely use a guy like him on their team. Right now, the Patriots are a team that's really an average team. They have a very good defense, but their offense has some question marks. Their passing offense hasn't been very good in the last couple of years, and their receiving unit is a big reason why. It's mediocre at best. Julian Edelman was no longer the receiver he used to be. N'Keal Harry hasn't shown any progression ever since he was drafted, and they haven't had a good tight end since Gronk left. During the offseason, Julian Edelman did retire, and the Patriots added a few more weapons to replace Edelman and tried to improve their receiving unit. They signed Nelson Agholor, Kendrick Bourne, and tight ends Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. Of course, their receiving unit is still not that good, but trading for Julio would drastically improve it. And having him on the team will definitely help with whoever's starting for the Patriots at quarterback. Whether it's Cam Newton, who hasn't played like an MVP in recent years, but having Julio will definitely help him out, or Mac Jones, who is in his first year in the NFL, and having a guy like Julio as his wide receiver 1 would without a doubt help his development. Will this make the Patriots a favorite to win the AFC East? Probably not, considering how good the Bills look right now, and we still don't know how good Cam and Mac will be in 2021, and their run game is not very good, but I still think they would be a good enough team to earn a wildcard spot. The Titans have made the playoffs in 3 of their last 4 seasons. Last year, the Titans won the AFC South and are currently favorites to win it again, despite losing wide receiver Corey Davis, who broke out last year, and tight end Jonnu Smith, who got better every year he was with the Titans. There hasn't been any rumors about the Titans pursuing Julio, but A.J. Brown did tweet this: "I would give up number 11 if this happens. Playing alongside my idol would be crazy. No team is stopping this." He's not wrong about the offense being unstoppable. Ryan Tannehill has been a really good quarterback for Tennessee ever since the Dolphins traded him. Derrick Henry is probably one of the best, if not the best running back in the NFL, and A.J. Brown ever since he entered the NFL has been a really good wide receiver, and their offensive line is solid, so adding Julio to that offense would be pretty unfair. How good would the Titans be if they get Julio? Pretty good. Getting Julio gives the Titans a better chance to win the AFC South, even though they'll still be favorites to win it if they don't get Julio. The only thing that is stopping them from making an appearance in the Super Bowl is their defense. It was a problem for them last year. They have made some moves to try to improve it by giving Bud Dupree a huge contract, signing Janoris Jenkins, and drafting Caleb Farley. So it'll be interesting to see if the defense improves or not. But if this team gets Julio, they will without a doubt be one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL. If I were to say which team is better for Julio, it's the Titans. Julio on the Titans would be more dangerous than Julio on the Patriots. Ryan Tannehill is a better quarterback than both Cam Newton and Mac Jones. The Titans also have a more balanced offense than the Patriots. While the Patriots do have a better defense than the Titans would still be a better team than the Patriots and gives Julio a better chance at getting a ring. The question now is, what team will get Julio? I honestly don't know. The Patriots as of right now have more cap space than the Titans, but let's be real, cap space is a myth. Another question to ask is, what would both the Patriots and Titans be willing to give up in order to get Julio? I imagine they would give up a player or two and some draft picks to get Julio, but I truly don't know what both teams would be willing to give up and how much the Falcons want in return. There's one thing I do know, and it's that the whole Julio Jones trade drama is going to be an interesting story to follow for a while. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this. I'll see y'all later and have a great day.